Hello, my funky monkeys. It's Ash the Banner Guy again. I'm coming on to show you the latest banner I'm working on. I'm about 5.5 hours into painting this. Yes, that is a rabbit. The guy who wanted this wanted an ode to Monty Python, but he has a Space Wolf army. And so he described what he wanted, and he was like this, going, yeah, I want a Monty Python kind of bunny. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, is this, and I'm having a ton of fun doing it, because, well, it's Monty Python. You can't go wrong with Monty Python. But I'm just trying to get this, get this up now, start doing the highlights on it. But I'm just trying to work up the flames and get it so the flames look nice and natural and look the way they're supposed to look. As you can see, I'm not being, I'm still kind of being slap happy with the paint again because, well, I am just doing flames, and flames you can be a little more callous with, It's not one of these ones where it's precise because, well, it's flames. You don't expect flames to be uniform, and you don't want to have it so they have like a set pattern all the time. You want to keep that randomness in there. Flames are a living thing. Everybody says they're not, but they feed, they grow. That if you ever look at a fire, it almost looks like it's dancing. And you can never really predict how it's going to move and what it's going to do. And you've got to kind of treat your paintbrush the same way when you're actually doing it. Because you want to make sure that it's going to stay looking alive. I mean, this one I'm trying to go for more of a comical feel. I mean, the Beastman banner, I was quite serious about it. It's like I had some very serious tones in there. I was trying to be subtle. With this one, I'm not. This one, I'm trying to change the style. I'm trying to make the contrast very clear. I'm trying to make it so it's almost comic book-like. I want this one deliberately to be that kind of silliness to it. I want that natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Give me a second, just gotta change paint really quickly. There's my paint. Now, where was I? Yeah. I'm trying to go for a kind of, something that's a little less serious, something that's going to be a little more fun to do. And you'll notice what I do is I twist my brush as I load on paint, so this way I keep a natural point. Because, well, I want this to have that natural... There we go. Does that look good? Yes, it does. Okay. I want it to have that natural kind of gradients that you get from the kind of comic book feel. I want that I want the colors each to stand out on their own and pop and and look very smooth and blended when they're all together. And but yet you can really tell. I mean, it's like hence the reason why I've really brought out the extra things like stronger lines around like certain parts to emphasize the fact that there's muscle structure there. I've really emphasized the soft and fluffiness. It's like I've put lines through the clouds. It's to add that graphic novel feel to it. Oh, pardon me, it's Thanksgiving and I'm full of turkey, so I'm suffering at the moment. But yeah, as you see, I'm just having fun with it. I'm just, I'm not taking this one too seriously. I don't expect anybody else to take this seriously. And yes, I am putting a little bit of yellow on here, but that's because I want to kind of get that glow effect from the fire on there. In fact, I should probably put a tiny bit of, get that to be a bit more orange than yellow. Come on. The joys of mixing colours live on camera. Not a fun challenge. Not something I'd recommend. But yeah, there we go. And all I'm trying to do now is just, emulate how a flame would actually kind of go onto it and make it so it's got that kind of silly glow. I'm not trying for regular, OSL kind of thing. I'm actually trying to make this look like it's been highlighted with a color kind of. Again, it's to have that contrast, to have that comic book look. I'm trying to get this so it's blended nicely and it's blended smoothly. As you see, the colors gradually go to where they need to go, but at the same time, I have it so each color is a strong color. It's like areas stay consistent in their color, and it's like the pink is very pink, the red is very red, the yellow and orange are very yellow and orange, the white, it starts off as a light gray and goes to white, and it's obvious that that's what it is. And the background is obviously a comic book kind of background, including the way the moon's done and everything, and that's all to emphasize the fact that I want this to have a comic book feel. This is meant to be a silly banner. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to have all these elements to it, and I'm trying to emphasize that in this banner, which is actually a lot harder than you think it'd be. And you don't expect it to be. You're thinking, oh, block colors, that's easy. Actually, painting block colors can be very, very, very tricky, very monotonous, very time consuming. And actually a little bit stressful. Let's put a little bit of blood on the paws here just to really add the silliness. Tiny bit of a red glow around there, keeping the red paint going. Just to emphasize that silly glow again. There we go. But as you can see, this is already starting to come together. This is, as I said, this has taken me about 4.5 hours, something like that. But this one here is a simple banner. This is, this is a $40 banner. This is a medium-sized banner, so that's, that adds to, that keeps the price down. It's, it's just the banner by itself. So this one I'm not expecting to make a lot of money from, but I don't, as I keep saying to you though, I don't do this for the money. I do this for the love of the hobby. And I do this so I can supplement my hobby. In fact, as I've said before, I do accept trades. I'm trying to actually start a Demons of Chaos army, but I still don't have any of the models. And I was actually hoping I could appeal to players' sentiments and possibly even get some of them involved. I'm after some Demons of Chaos, all Slaanesh, because, well, as I said in one of my previous videos, I am a Slaanesh player. But what I want to do is I want to create a Demons of Chaos army. And I'm thinking just a simple 1500 point army, nothing extravagant, and it would be basically 30 Demonettes, Chariots, some Seekers, a Herald or two, and some Fiends. And either a Hellflayer or something along that lines, something stereotype Slaanesh. I don't want it to be optimal, I don't want it to be competitive, I just want it to be fun. The idea behind this is, I had this idea of creating something that be kind of like Slaanesh rewarding my current Chaos General for his work with some more Slaanesh troops, to kind of go with the End Times thing, actually. I've played a few games of End Times and I actually kind of like it. I think it's a fun addition. It changes things up, and change can be scary, but it can be good. And you know, I just wanted to have something that's drastically different in playstyle. I mean, this would be fast glass hammer kind of style instead of, you know, hey, I have a sledgehammer, I'm going to throw it at you as fast as I can and, you know, just push it across the table and slam into you. Because that's what Warriors of Chaos Tactics basically are. There are some subtleties involved in there. I mean, being a Slaanesh player, I have a tendency of using Lore of Shadow and the Lore of Slaanesh. I even tried that Lore of Undeath, by the way. Not a bad lore. Easily countered, you know, but great for throwing up little bits of chaff. Throw a unit of zombies into somebody, and it chaffs them up for a little while. And if the zombies survive, even better. You know, I had a simple unit of 20 zombies. Chaff up a unit of knights for 3 turns because the knights were flubbing their rolls. It was fantastic. It meant that my army could do what it needed to do without having to worry about anything else. So, yeah. Yeah, I know that the rules can be abused. I know there's the whole Skull Cannon argument for Warriors of Chaos. But, you know, I mean, I'm looking forward to trying my hand at the new end time spells with Kain, and that should be interesting too. I'm also looking forward to seeing the forces that I come up against because of that. But yeah, as you can see, this banner's coming along nicely. This video is running on for like what, 12 minutes now or something like that. But yeah, I actually just came on to give you an update on this banner and let you know that, you know, if you want a banner from me, you can contact me on my email, on my Facebook. As always, the link is down below. So just look down in the description there, and you'll find it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.